Hey guys, welcome back to Brink Broadcast. I'm Finn.
And I'm Shameen.
Today we're bitching about people that are more popular than us.
Oh shit, I didn't know you were going for that. But yeah.
Kind of, well...
We're just expressing opinions today about people who are more successful.
Let me just disclaim something. We're not complaining or bitching about anyone for any particular reason.
We're not haters.
We're not haters. We don't hate these people. What we're talking about here, these are all YouTubers that we've watched, and this is our journey with how we perceive them.
Basically, because we had the video idea of like us watching watching YouTube with you guys, because like we want to share interests. Yeah. So we thought maybe because initially we wanted to record a video of us watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, trying to share like our interests.
Yeah.
But we thought the easiest, the better way of doing it, because I've seen a couple of videos floating around there.
Yeah.
That has to do with people rating YouTubers.
Yes.
So this is us rating your favorite YouTuber.
And our favourite, or sort of our ex-favourites.
Our favourite and ex-favourites in the sense. Some of them we're still making up our minds.
Yeah, exactly. Because just that there's been so much change on YouTube recently that we've changed opinions of some of what were our favourite YouTubers. Like, I think the best example of this is our first on our list is Shane Dawson.
Oh lord, don't start with that one.
Should we save that one to last?
Okay, no, let's go for Shane. Like, I would not say I love Shane right now, in all honesty. I did a while ago, because he was one of those people that grew on me, because when I watched his previous videos I was like, this is subjective humor. It's like, you know, when someone is an acquired taste, like, does not mean they're necessarily bad,
but
it's just like
only a certain personality type enjoys it.
Exactly, it takes a certain person to like him. And like Shane, to me, like he grew on me, and I started really liking his videos, especially around the time where he was dating Rylan. I thought they were the most adorable fucking couple ever. Like, I was crying watching their videos.
Despite his fame and stuff, he is quite relatable. I think that's sort of his thing.
Exactly, he's quite relatable, but to me, we feel like he's just taking the relatability a little bit too far.
He's actually pushing relatability rather than just being himself and that being relatable. Does that make sense?
Exactly, so we saw like the documentary and everything, and it's just like...
The Jake Paul one especially.
Like, I get it, Shane, but like there's most things he was being like...
Oh
like,
my god.
And surprised, but like, dude,
reacting some other way.
Shane Dawson had this type of like self-aware humor. Obviously self-aware, he knows what's happening. If you're at someone who's self-aware, chances are you're looking around you, you're not in a bubble. So why are you surprised by like every little fucking thing Jake does? Yeah. Or every little fucking thing anyone in your documentary does. Like, even if they're doing a normal thing someone in their position would do, Shane is like...
And then put some crazy dramatic music and some... Well, I mean, that's kind of his style, but I've kind of gotten sick of overemphasizing dramatic effect for something that isn't actually dramatic going on, you know? Like someone standing on top of a news van, like Jake Paul, that, but there being terrifying, like, danger music in the background, that sort of thing.
And also, Shane, I get you trying to be humble and whatnot, but the fact that you're forgetting the fact, like, okay, you are successful, Shane, like, that is no, like, even before the documentaries, Shane was successful, but like there's this narration, like he just tries to put out along like this image of like, oh, I'm just like you guys. I don't have millions of subscribers and money and deals and companies and everything.
It's like acting like a big, innocent, impartial observer floating around YouTube drama and like making a connection there and making a connection there.
Here's the common denominator in all YouTube drama.
Literally like Tanacon, all the Jeffree Star stuff.
Even the FouseyTube shit.
Exactly, FouseyTube stuff, Jake Paul stuff, and Logan Paul stuff now. You know, it's like he's not responsible for any of the dramas directly, but he's somehow had a hand in every single one.
That's why he stays relevant. Like, I'm not trying to knock on him, but like, Shane, you know what you're doing.
He knows what
Don't
you're doing.
act like you don't know what you're doing, as if these things are just falling in your lap. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, totally.
Hopefully you guys get what we mean. Like, we're not trying to be haters of it.
Because these are our opinions, but I think they're shared by quite a lot of people. You know, especially everyone's been analysing Shane Dawson because of all the stuff recently.
Shane, you're successful. Don't get surprised that Jake Paul replied to your text.
No, they agreed.
Like Shane, anyone is gonna like literally once their phone is buzzing and it's Shane, they're just gonna fucking like bend over backwards. Most people would. Yeah. I would. It's Shane Dawson.
Oh my god, he's calling right now.
So that's our thoughts on Shane Dawson. I didn't know we were gonna go for him immediately, but you brought it.
That's bringing the fire on pretty hard at the very start of the video. Sorry about that.
Let's go for someone a bit nicer.
How about Babish?
Oh, binging with Babish.
Binging with Babish.
He's just great.
We don't have any I don't have any bitchy opinions of him. He's just so nice.
Yeah, he's just like a sim.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Like
you don't know his face very well, but like his forearms are very practical. He's very good at chopping, and it's just satisfying. And we've made so many good meals from him. He does cooking stuff, but in a really entertaining way. And I don't know why we picked him to talk about. I just want to show appreciation.
It's bringing the vibes down when you go to someone who is like, oh, and then you just go to like, yeah.
Yeah, this guy's nice. Yeah, let's.
Okay, let's bring the fire up. This is the next YouTuber, True fucking Geordie.
God,
I really liked True Geordie.
He was so cool.
He was so cool. I was like, yay! He's just like a big cuddly.
He reminds me so much of my dad.
Does he?
And well, in a lot of ways.
The mentality.
And the British kind of manly mentality. The distinction ends there, but still, like for some reason, like.
Well, that's not a very good comparison because I was saying how he's very sexist. Yeah. I hate
my dad's
the way he talks about women. True Geordie talks about women and as if we don't have feelings, as if women don't have feelings. Like I'm not exaggerating. Like with the Elisa Violet thing, he was talking as if she's just this pawn. He was talking to her as if she was a pawn.
Like an item to be.
Yeah, like a little piece that just kind of like. Do you know what I mean, guys?
Yeah, it's weird because
it's just like, oh, he sticks his dick in her. Things like that, like words like that. I'm like, this is a real person with feelings. Like I have the most foul mouth ever. But I'm not disrespectful like that. People have feelings, like the way, maybe it's just the way he speaks. Maybe he literally just knows. Because to me, I'm trying to hide, it's conflicting with the way, because sometimes I believe in the things he says. But then you say things like, oh yeah, how many dicks has she had? Ooh, she's a slut, she's a whore. You would not want to date or stick it in there or someone.
Yeah. What I was gonna say was, I agree with you. Just because he has his podcast, it's an hour long, and he discusses very mostly intelligent topics, and he'll analyze something in very good detail and question the logic of stuff and call people out on stuff. And so you can tell he's insightful and intelligent, but then he says that kind of stuff, like you were saying, and you think, oh wait, he's only insightful in relevant section.
My eyes hurt left.
Oh my god, can you see now?
Yeah, but the glasses are down. My eyes were high. The fuck? I feel like I need an eye stretch.
That's probably why you had a headache.
Eye stretch. True Geordie, can you just please speak less shit about women? Please. Because I really want to enjoy your podcasts. But stop talking about women because I feel guilty watching it and I can't get myself to. Even disliked his videos because of it. It was just too. It hurts. Too far.
It hurts to dislike a video because one interesting thing about being a YouTuber, you realise when credit's due, and so you'll like videos more often because you think, oh, that'll actually help someone. So disliking is equally just as meaningful. It's like, oh, I had to dislike this person. That usually means like that was a really bad or offensive video.
Exactly. Because I used to be one of those like really shitty people. Like I don't comment or like or do anything. But ever since we're doing videos, I'm trying to do that a bit more. Yeah. So another one that we like, Angelica Oles.
Yes.
Sorry if I'm butchering her name. It's O-L-E-S.
Oles. No, Oles sounds right.
Oh, I said it right. That's her name. She's this blonde lady. That's all I remember. She's very blonde.
She's the one that does the videos called Road to Irrelevancy.
Yeah,
that sort of
exactly.
Stuff.
Yeah, she
does. Better than defining her as some blonde girl.
I said her name.
That's true.
I identified.
You started with her name. That's better than True Geordie.
Isn't his name True Geordie?
No, I meant like in terms of respecting women.
Ooh, look at you throwing shade. But true, she's very pretty. That's one thing I would say. And also she's very, like, the way she, like, not that I agree with everything that she says, but she's good at being objective in the way, like sometimes when someone is speaking, you're like, oh Lord, don't go there, and then they go there, but then they give you the other perspective, and then you're like, It didn't disappoint me. She gives you those little bursts of like, oh, humanity
It's
still
like,
has.
It's like someone, they actually understand. Like they know there's some shitty stuff going on in the situation, but you're able to see all sides of it, analyze it properly.
And I recommend you guys go literally watch her. She's
cool.
She's cool. Yeah, she does Road to Irrelevance videos like why certain YouTubers you don't see them anymore, and she does like Scamella.
She hates Zoella. She despises it. It's so funny to see.
But it's true, Zoella is Scamella.
I've never really watched Zoella, so I don't really know. But
I did.
But just only knowing about Zoella from Angelica means that Zoella basically looks like just Satan.
And the thing is, like, she tries not to be biased in those videos, even if, like, she is biased.
Yeah,
she tries
just she's using objective fact, but still makes her look like Satan.
Yeah. And who else? Patricia Bright. Sorry, these are my people, but like Patricia Bright. I love Patricia Bright. She's
cool.
I've been watching her since for ages. People were giving her shit for like getting surgery. She's got like tummy tuck.
I don't hate on people for that. I mean, cosmetic surgery. I'd never do it.
Do you let me do it?
I wouldn't want you to, because you're perfect the way you are. But I mean, it's not like I'm going to take away your rights or anything. But please don't. Please don't.
Well, if you guys are squeezing on me like Dawn, I want to. I'll update you guys if I decide to. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No. No. Philip DeFranco.
Yes.
You hate him now, don't you?
Okay, so Philip DeFranco. The thing is, I can't justify my feelings towards Philip DeFranco yet, but he's very shifty to me. Even before the better health thing, I was telling you he's a little bit weird.
I told you I never got good vibes from him. You watched him all the time though, you know.
He's this type of person, like he gives me vibes, you know, those certain type of people who are upfront. Like he's gonna be upfront with you for the sake of being upfront, so you don't call him out for not being upfront. Not because it is morale or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that means like he's just gonna give you what's convenient to him. If him being 30% honest with you is convenient, he's gonna be that 30% honest.
Yeah.
Those type of people. He's not being transparent because he wants to be transparent. He's being transparent because he needs to be that amount of transparent at that time.
He'll match his honesty to suit the situation. His like big thing is like, I'm an impartial news person who reports on all the important things. He's so not impartial.
He's not impartial.
He acts like on most political stuff he tends to stay as impartial as possible, but when it's stuff like, especially when it's something that personally affects him, he goes like super hard into telling his own story, his own side of things.
Yeah, but he does give a disclaimer for things like that.
That's true.
Which is fair enough, but like what I'm trying to say is like, let me give you guys an example. Hopefully you get where my thought process is. When he's trying to represent the refugees and stuff, he represents them factually. Like, okay, these are the type of people, these are how many people, and these are how many died, they were sick, or they were crying, or something like that. He just says facts. But then he was trying to like represent the other side that doesn't want people to come in more of a human way. Like it's hard for anyone to pick up, but because I do psychology, I pick up on these things. Like presents like the other people more human and more easier for an average viewer to sympathize with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that is, to me, that is biased. Like his subliminals of like, oh, these are just people afraid of more immigrants coming in their country.
Like he's not actively saying all of the opinions, but he's pointing in the direction of certain opinions. Do you mean
using certain words to subliminal? If you do language and psychology, you will get it.
I do know what you mean in terms of how he's subtly manipulative. The thing is, he's very, very smart. I think he's the smartest in terms of being subtle with his manipulation.
I feel like he knows YouTube. He knows YouTube like very well, and it's like these people act accordingly.
Yeah, it's like they're the ones who understand the psychology of their audience. And it's like when he reported, I mean, he reported like about this abusive family who made YouTube videos about pranking their kids, but in a really horrible way, basically.
I was glad about that. That was good.
Yeah, but it's a good example of showing like once they kind of lashed back out at him and said that they, like, Philip DeFranco's ruined our lives and stuff, he made another video about them and just put loads of footage of like the kids getting hurt, like again and again, like the same footage of your kid getting pushed into a shelf, like repeated repeated 3 or 4 times in that video, because clearly he was pissed that they're lashing back out, and so he was kind of accentuating that they're bad guy in that.
Well, like, that needed to happen.
That did need to happen.
That needed to happen.
I would
The
say
only
that's
problem
justified.
when it's like with the different stories. So Jake and Logan Paul, you kind of have to, because they're
Right,
everyone's mouth.
God, where do you even? There is so, it's like a mountain of garbage.
Well,
like, where do you start?
One thing I'm gonna say, I'm afraid to look at Logan's eyes.
He's, you know what?
He just looks like he's
Yeah.
looking through your soul, and he's gonna manipulate and eat your soul.
He has scary eyes.
His eyes
Jake
are like...
Paul less so. They both do, I think, but Logan Paul is
No,
scary.
Jake Paul looks like a dummy I want to punch in the face every single time I look at him. He looks like a dummy I want to punch. And Logan Paul is he's just evil. He just looks evil. And I'm not talking about sociopathology and psychopathology bullshit.
Yeah.
He just looks like he's gonna eat your soul. That's all I have to say.
He looks like the kind of people who would try and bully me in high school.
PewDiePie!
Oh my god, I haven't thought about PewDiePie in ages.
He did a video rating YouTuber apology video. PewDiePie!
That's funny. I gotta admit, that's a pretty funny.
I don't understand why he's famous. And he's a racist.
Oh, PewDiePie done some.
I don't think he's a racist,
I don't
but
think
he's
he's a
in a
racist.
bubble, and that is just as bad, I think, because you
Yeah.
try to get out of the bubble and learn about people outside your bubble.
He literally made this whole video where he had these group of performers that you pay on the internet to like do a dance and then show a phrase, except the phrase he put, I think, was "Death to all Jews."
Exactly, and that's why PewDiePie
Or something like that. I
is-
think it was something very anti-Semitic, and that was like, I mean, it's clearly a blatantly like an over-the-top joke, but come
No,
on.
that's not an
Come on.
over-the-top joke. No. When you have millions on your
Right.
YouTube, it's like Cardi B telling people to slit their veins.
Oh God, that was bad. Why would you do that?
So guys, hopefully you enjoyed that video, and if you do, give it a like and comment down below who's your favorite YouTuber, and we could do a video rating them.
And your least favorite.
Exactly, we might check them out, and then we can have,
Yeah.
you know, the same things. We might be watching the same things, so you never know. Leave your favorite YouTubers down below, because we want to know which YouTubers you guys are watching. And give this video like, comment, share, and
Hit the
subscribe.
notification button, otherwise subscribing is useless.
Exactly, so we love you guys. Thank you for watching our videos, and we really appreciate your support. Thank you guys. Oh, I want to do a shout out.
Also, please don't be offended by it. Please subscribe, because subscribing isn't useless. It's just notification stuff. YouTube.
No,
gives
it
away.
is useless if you don't hit the notification bell. Like,
But-
I'm sorry, because like, no, they don't show you the videos.
That's
you
true.
know, when I'm really like, I go through my homepage and there is and I refresh, there's no videos. I refresh, they show me the same shit I've already watched, and then I Google the people, and then they've been posting like for weeks, and I'm still subscribed.
That's true. Like, I don't know who's been uploading on my channel recently.
Exactly. So hit the notification bell. We're gonna give a shout out to this person here. We'll put your name around there because I can't pronounce it.
It's pronounced
Don't butcher it.
Luxadiva. Yeah, Luxadiva
Well,
with 2 B's.
Luxadiva, thank you for watching. See you in the next video, girl.
Love you.
See you in the next video, guys. Mwah.